I'm talking about a great legend, a great person, a great personality. He is Shivaji Maharaj. I have made a video related to the speech on Shivaji Maharaj. You can watch in my description box. So, let me tell you about the Shivaji Maharaj, the most formidable people who established a powerful kingdom were Marathas. They rose under the prominence and the leadership of the Chhatrapati Shivaji. He was born to Shahaji Bhosle, an official at court of Bijapur and Jizabai in 1630. Shivaji's great aspiration was to create an independent kingdom. His earliest military success was recorded and he captured many of the hill forts at Pune Torana, Rajgarh, Kondana, and by virtue of his conquest, he was able to extend his kingdom. Further, Shivaji came into conflict with the Mughals in 1757. Thereafter, he annexed more number of forts and raided the Mughal territories. Thereafter, he raided many of the Mughal territories with great success. His successful career came into end with his death. After the death of Shivaji, he was succeeded by his eldest son Sambhaji. Gradually, the effective control of the Maratha kingdom passed into hands of Peshwa. The Balaji Vishwanath was the first Peshwa, and his successor not only played an important role in expansion of Maratha dominion, but also made Maratha power the strongest. So they made the Peshwa the real head of the Maratha Empire, who assumed all the powers. The office of the Peshwa came hereditary in the family of Balaji Vishwanath. The Peshwa fought against the Mughals and established their hold over the Gujarat and Malwa. In 1730, the Maratha king was recognized as a overlord of the entire Deccan, and he even secured the right to collect taxes such as Jodh and Sardeshmukhi for the entire region. After the Delhi raid in 1737, the Maratha extended their territories into Rajasthan and Punjab, in east into Bengal, and Odisha into Karnataka, Tamil Nadu in south. However, these were not only formally included in the Maratha Empire, and only tribute was collected from them. So this Marathas, they had the eight ministers. The king was the supreme head to them. So the 8 ministers were nothing but the Ashtapradhans. So first was Peshwa. The Peshwa was a prime minister and head of both civil and military affairs, look after finance and general administration. Second is Amatya. He was a finance minister who looked after the income and expenditure of the state. Third is Mantri. He was a chronicler who maintained a record of king's daily doings as well as the court's proceeding. Sachiva was a home secretary who was responsible for all official correspondence. Suman, he was a foreign secretary. He advised the king regarding the questions of wars and peace and on matters relating to the foreign affairs. Senapati, he was the commander-in-chief and responsible for recruitment, organization and discipline of army. He looked after the charitable grants, religious works and moral upliftment of the people. Nyadish, he was a chief justice who was responsible for dispensing justice on a judicial, civil and military disputes. The Maratha had a developed and very highly organized military system. They had a very well equipped standing army consisting of both infantry and cavalry, and even had a navy. Strict discipline was maintained in army. They mainly adopted the tactics of the guerrilla warfare, which proved useful in geographical location of Maratha kingdom. The military strength of the Marathas lay in forts. The forts were carefully supervised and a great precautions were taken to maintain the garrison in fort. The most important source of income was land revenue. Land revenue was assessed after the careful survey of land. It was fixed at 40% of the expected produce payable in cash or kind. The state encouraged the agriculture by advancing the loan to buy silks, cattle, etc. So, but this Marathas' endless wars and campaigns were not so more. In 1761, what happened? The Marathas have a battle, third battle of Panipat, and it was the end. It was defeat of the Maratha. And in 1818, the British East India Company came and they started ruling. So, thank you everyone. Have a nice day.